Ladies and gentlemen, as I have been saying on my last video, I'm noticing a lot of the flesh-eating bacteria is showing up a lot on the East Coast now. There's been a few people in my state. I did the woman from Florida, which you see in this image. She died, and she got the flesh-eating bacteria. Now there's a boy from Maryland that got it. And all of these folks are getting into the ocean. So there's definitely a lot going on. Now, don't forget that Florida had 14 months of red tide, and nobody could get in that water. No one, not even the tourists that usually go to Florida just to go, on the beach and enjoy getting in the ocean and everything. No, this is cropping up an awful lot. And in my opinion, it's definitely not getting enough attention. So this came out July 3rd, 2019, CBS News. Maryland boy infected with flesh-eating bacteria, mother says. And you'll see the images that she posted online. This is Ocean City, Maryland. A woman says a trip to a Maryland beach left her son covered in wounds from flesh-eating bacteria. So the mother, her name is Brittany Carey, says her son went swimming off the coast of Ocean City last week and had red spots all over his body by the next morning. Carey wrote about the infection on Facebook on Saturday and shared photos of the wounds. She says Peninsula Regional Health System physician have diagnosed her son with Vibrio. Now here, look at those wounds on him. Oh, man. Oh, that looks bad. So his mother posted this on Saturday, this past Saturday. I thought long and hard about sharing this, but a friend of mine said it would be a great PSA for everyone to see. Last Sunday, my parents took my son to the bay right by 50 Bridge. He went swimming and was having a great time until about Monday evening when I start noticing little spots developing all over his body. Tuesday morning, there were open wounds developing, and I had thought he was scratching them, making them worse, only to find when I picked him up Tuesday, let's see. All right. Okay. When I picked him up Tuesday, where they were a lot bigger and a lot more. Off to the hospital we went to be told it was really nothing and an antibiotic that only made it worse. Wow, who told you it was nothing? If your child showed up at the hospital like that and they said it was nothing, who the hell was working at that hospital? Oh my goodness. So doctors on Thursday, then PRMC to find out my little one has Vibrio, a bacteria found in the bay and also in raw seafood. I know we've all seen these cases in the Delaware Bay, but now my little guy got this from being in the bay right by Hooper's. Please be careful out there, guys. And if you start seeing wounds such as these, please get somewhere fast. I went to Pedestrian this morning, and she was really happy with the healing. So I guess this was when the wounds were showing up for the first time, and now you can see, you see kind of some scabbing there. Wow. This comes after a Pennsylvania man says a 77-year-old mother died after being infected with similar bacteria when she scraped her leg at a Florida beach, according to her son, Wade Fleming. Lynn Fleming was walking along the beach when she fell and suffered a small cut. She didn't know there was a small cut. Okay, so she actually went into the ocean, and they're saying she didn't even know that she had a 3/4 of an inch cut. Wow. And days following, her condition got worse. She was rushed to the emergency room by ambulance and diagnosed with a flesh-eating infection, which they said was deadly and kills body soft tissue. That's a shame. You know, nobody expects to get this kind of stuff going in the ocean. But ladies and gentlemen, I did some research on this type of necrotizing fasciitis infection that has been around, y'all, for thousands of years. And I was reading in the encyclopedia, and Hippocrates actually wrote about people having this same flesh-eating bacteria thousands of years ago. And it was recorded medical history on this same deadly flesh-eating bacteria that showed up during the Civil War. And it showed up again during World War II. So this thing has been around for a very, very long time. And I'm just noticing a pattern of people going in the waters over here on the East Coast, and these stories are cropping up an awful lot lately. Okay, so the Center for Disease Control and Prevention says Vibrio bacteria can be found in coastal waterways. It warned people to keep salt or brackish water away from wounds. Okay, so I don't know what kind of water he went in. It sounds like he went in salt water, her son. So, you know, of course, they're urging people, if you feel sick or you notice any skin changes, you want to get to the hospital or see your doctor. Wow. I mean, who would expect this kind of stuff just getting in the ocean? But things are changing rapidly, y'all. Very, very rapidly. So, ladies and gentlemen, please tell me what you think. First, this woman, just a few days ago, she died, and now there's a boy from Maryland, both with the same flesh-eating disease, but I think hers was a little more deadly form of it. But nevertheless, stay out of the ocean. Keep your family out of the ocean. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.